So you've been pulled over by law enforcement and you're anxiously awaiting in your car for the officer to approach your vehicle. Your mind's running 1,000,000 miles a minute while you try to figure out, what did I do wrong? What are you going to say to the officer? You know you probably had one too many drinks at your favorite bar. You ask yourself, should I be honest and admit to driving while impaired? Well, let me talk to you a little bit about this scenario and answer some of your questions regarding the stop by law enforcement. Now, first and foremost, you should know the less you say, the better off you're going to be. Now, you should always cooperate with the officer's request, but you shouldn't offer information to the officer. The officer's going to try to elicit incriminating statements from you. The reason being, he's recording this and he can use those statements against you if need be when it comes time for your court date. However, it's possible that the officer cannot use your statements against you. Now, if the officer failed to give you Miranda warnings before placing you under arrest, or if he coerces you into making incriminating statements, those are the kind of scenarios where we can come in handy and get those suppressed. We will analyze your case for you and try to figure out if the officer followed correct police procedure and whether any of your Fourth Amendment rights were infringed upon or violated. Chances are, if the officer pulled you over, he had probable cause to do so. Now, probable cause is the legal standard that the officers must meet to make a valid stop. But again, your attorney over here, we can talk to you and let you know whether that we can beat the probable cause to pull you over. Let's suppose that the officer pulled you over because you were swerving all over the road. Now, typically, this driving behavior is enough to justify a stop by a police officer. Now, one of the first things the officer will ask you after he asks for your license and your registration will be, have you been drinking? No matter what you say, chances are he's going to ask you to submit to an array of field sobriety tests if he thinks that there's some drunk driving going on. Essentially, once he puts you through the field sobriety test, he's trying to gather information against you and evidence. Now, this evidence, again, much like your statements, can be used against you when we go to your court date. We have to evaluate if proper police procedure was followed during this testing. No matter how you perform on the field sobriety, the officer is likely going to put you under arrest for DUI. The slightest inkling that you've been drinking and driving will cause the officer to put you under arrest. Your best bet is to forego any field sobriety tests and advise the officer that you want to call your attorney and try to get him present. If he follows proper procedure, he's going to put you under arrest, read your Miranda rights, maybe even give you a chance to call us. However, you can refuse to do all these tests. He's still going to put you under arrest even if you refuse. You still need to cooperate with him. He's likely still going to arrest you. He's going to take you to the BAC room. Now, if you find yourself in the predicament where you're pulled over and you've been drinking, do yourself a favor. Don't say anything to the police officer. Cooperate, remain calm, but politely request to speak to your lawyers here at the Lovely Law Firm. Give us a call. We can discuss your case. This is a common scenario I get a lot when I do these consults. Call us, 843-839-4111.
When life